in the pharmacy, counting every dose, learning every detail that nobody else knows. But my mind go far, the things that I see. Is it more for my life? What's next for me? I know they stop, how they move, how they go, how they go. From farm to man, I'm chasing my goal. No be restart, gotta level up slow. Everything I learn, yeah, I carry on go, carry on go. Late nights, clean hands, eyes on the shelf light. Small steps, but I still they build right. One door closed, another one call me. I they hear the future, say come and follow me. I know they stop, how they move, how they go, how they go. From farm to man, I'm chasing my goal. No be restart, gotta level up slow. Everything I learned, yeah, I carry on go, carry on go.
Hello everyone, I am Robbie, the infectious disease pharmacist who decided to go to medical school, and I will be explaining to you my top 5 reasons why I chose American University of the Caribbean, or AUC. The views are definitely honorable mention. I'm sitting on my balcony in the studio that I purchased, and I will do a video on how it feels to go from a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom house to a studio. But for this video, the top 5 reasons. So reason number 1, and you see Breezy a little bit. She wants to say hi. You didn't get to meet her in the last video. All right, so reason number 1, I think they have really good resources, academic resources. So they give us access to ScholarRx and Bricks, which is a software that helps us with learning certain materials. So they have videos there, they have question banks, you have flashcards that are already created, and it just helps reinforce your learning. So this is not things that the professor has made. This is separate, so a different way of learning and a different explanation for those things. It is a company from that is USMLE, so preparing for our Step 1 exam. So I think that is very helpful. They have USMLE prep specifically, so you are able to get access to UWorld in your 3rd, 4th, or 5th semester. I'm only in my 1st semester, so those are things I'll be thinking about a little bit later down the line. But though I'm excited that I do have access to that for sure. They also use Canvas. So if you ever use this application, this is new for me because I'm an old lady. Like I've done pharmacy school like almost 10 years ago. So with the Canvas, it's a software that was hacked recently, but it's still a good software where the professors, they put all of their PowerPoints, they can record videos of their lectures, which all of them do record the videos. There are like some knowledge-based questions that they can add in, and like the syllabus, everything is kind of added as a hub for all of our materials. And it can keep us on track. Like you can find out what courses you're in. You also will have access to discussion boards. So when other students are asking questions, you can get the benefit of knowing about those. It has your calendar there. So Canvas is amazing. And I wish I had it in pharmacy school. But I think it's a great software. So if you are using it, you know the benefit that it definitely brings to the table. Anatomy Complete is another software. So with learning anatomy, it is going to help you, of course, learn human anatomy, where you can highlight certain things within the body system. So the lymphatic system, the muscular system, the bone and skeletal, like endocrine structures are just really good that you can highlight all of these things. And on the left side of the screen, it kind of explains everything to you. You can take snippets of it to help you recall certain body parts. And then also we have in our dry lab very, very big, pretty much like an iPad that's the size of me, where you can scroll through and kind of look at the human anatomy. You can rotate the structures. It's amazing. I was really excited to know that we had access to that on our laptops as well. I don't know what they're doing over there. And then, okay, there's an optional course that is you're gonna pay tuition for it, but it's called Capstone. And Capstone really prepares you for that semester, specifically for step one USMLE preparation. So if you feel like you need more help, you can definitely take that course. I'm probably we'll see how it goes. I prefer not to add any more tuition to my plate. I'm full, y'all. But if I feel like I need it, that is an option for me for sure. And then AUC is one of the only medical schools that I saw in the Caribbean that has cadavers. So you can reinforce what you're learning with the human body, with the actual organs, actual body parts. And one thing I really like when I was on tour, they did explain to us that those patients that we are working with, we do have a moment of silence for them, and then like a small ceremony for all the donated bodies to science. So I think that is beautiful. And those are some of the resources, the academic resources that I think are going to be beneficial. So reason number two, the interview was not just the interview where they're trying to really sell the school to me. It was intentional. They asked me real questions. They focused on asking genuine questions about my healthcare career that I left. They did talk about grades and test scores, but you can tell if that wasn't the only thing that they were looking for. So I appreciated the holistic manner of the interview. And they took my maturity and my motivation to stay in medicine in consideration for me to come to the school. And it really just felt serious and organized and just genuinely wanting to know more about me as a candidate. Reason number three, this island environment has very much so available resources. So there's nothing I feel like I am going without by being here. Everything I can get in the States, I'm able to get here in St. Martin. And then it's learning a new culture, because when we are going to have to can you get down? You're a little bit too close. We're going to have to take care of patients from all around the world with different cultures, different backgrounds, different systems that they are used to. And being able to learn this culture in St. Martin has been beneficial so far. I love the impacts class, because that class, we even had people come in who are a part of the community to explain why there's some social determinants of health and concerns and issues for the patients here, and how they want the system to be fixed. So I think that is great to learn about this environment. And then again, like I'm saying, I'm not going without anything. It may cost a little bit more money, a little bit or a lot of it, but I'm able to get it. And I know we're able to get mail too, but it's like a whole long process that I'm not willing to go through. So if I need anything that's not on the island, I'm just gonna wait until the semester's over, and when I go back home, I'll grab it. What else? I think that's it. Okay, reason number four. The accessibility and support from faculty. Every single faculty member has said over and over again, please come see them in office hours. They have availability. So the difference here at AUC is the professors they do not have a clinical site. So they are focused mainly on teaching lecture, research, and being available for the students. So there is not going to be a time where you can't schedule time with the professors for within a week. They have a really great way where they use Calendly through Canvas to be able to book time with them. After class, you can definitely go up and speak to them. They're very welcoming to questions. A lot of them prefers you to just stop them in class and ask the question right then and there, so you won't get too far behind in your thought process if you're thinking about something differently. So I think having a class size around 110 people is amazing, because it does lead to the professor being able to have more conversations throughout the lecture, which is definitely helpful so you don't get lost. So I love being able to have an environment where we can approach these professors, ask questions, and I'm looking forward to hopefully doing some research with some of them for upcoming semesters. Reason number five, so this is fifth on my list, but definitely a very real reason to choose a school, and that is the residency match. So AUC, according to this year, the 2026 match rate is included in this. They have a 97% first-time residency attainment rate. And this is over the last 3 years. So that is a great rate. People, I'm sure, go through the match again, and they're able, the 3% who didn't, are able to get residencies. But I think that is really important when you're choosing a school. For me, it's fifth on my list and not first because I've had the amazing opportunity to be able to work with a lot of physicians at the VA, at Metro, University Hospitals. So those are some of the places that I want to do residency in. So I think them knowing my work ethic and being able to work with me for a while will lead to them at least giving me an interview and then seeing what I can bring to the table, which they already know. But I'm not, saying that to be cocky or anything. I did really work hard as a pharmacist, and I think I can bring a lot to the table. And I know they know me. So while residency match may be very stressful for some, definitely who have not been in the healthcare field, me being in the healthcare field, I think I'm able to speak more about that and to that. And I actually was a residency program director in pharmacy, of course. So I kind of know what it takes to have a successful resident and fellow, and I'm looking forward to being able to do all of the things. And those are my 5 reasons. I want to thank you all again for watching, and remember, knowledge is power.
Late nights in the pharmacy, counting every dose, learning every detail that nobody else knows.